We are pressed on every side by troubles, but we are not crushed. Good morning, dear friends. So, every morning I am sharing with you some of the Bible verses that I am reading in my morning time. And today I felt like sharing something more personal and more special. Last night I remembered about this story, about this verse that I shared with you earlier. And I really felt like sharing it with you because when this happened to me, it was really special. So I shared with you the verse from Second Corinthians chapter 4, verse 8, and that was more like a grown-up version, adult version from the adult Bible. But I read it from the kids' book, Indescribable, 100 Devotions about God and Science. This is the book that I read with my two sons every morning, almost every morning, at least 4 or 5 days a week. And a while ago, I had hard time and hard situation with the family members that put a lot of pressure on my relationship with my husband, and we were not on the same page about some stuff, and we were arguing, and some people from outside of our relationship were adding some pressure to our lives, and just situations were hard. And one morning before kids woke up, we had a bad situation, and there was a lot of pressure on me. There was a lot of hard words spoken towards me, and I felt so pressed. I felt really bad, and I was crying, and it seemed like the situation would never get better. And I was praying to God that morning before kids woke up. And at that time, because of how I felt, I haven't been reading Bible every day. I haven't been that close to God, and I felt like He was not close. He was not like interfering with the situation, not protecting me and my family. And I was praying to Him a lot with tears in my eyes. And that morning was my strongest prayer to Him. Yeah, had to interrupt real quick for my kids who are playing next door. And that morning I felt really, really broken, really, really, really broken. And I was praying to God, and then I had to gather my strength and get back to normal, because my kids was about to wake up, and I knew that I need to start my day normal, and try to be like happy for them, stay strong, and just help them to go through school, through all the activities and everything, just normal. And we opened this book, and this book is new to us. I bought 3 books. I believe there's only 3 books in this Indescribable series, and this is the first one we're reading. And because it's new to us, we never go to next page to see what is waiting for us for tomorrow. Every day, the devotion that we're reading at that particular day is a surprise to us. So we don't know what we're gonna read about. And that day, when something bad happened, when I felt broken, when I was praying to God, and I didn't feel like He was even caring for the situation that was happening, we opened the devotion book on this page 92. This is the verse that I read to you. We are pressed on every side by troubles, but we are not crushed. That's a shorter version of the verse. And when I read it, I felt like instantly, right away, God answered my prayers. He let me know that He heard my prayer. And then I started reading. And I really want to share this with you. Nothing sparkles like a diamond, but they aren't just pretty to look at. Diamonds are also the hardest natural substance known to man. In fact, the word diamond comes from a Greek word that means unbreakable. Only another diamond can make a scratch on a diamond. They are so tough that they are sometimes used in tools for cutting, grinding, and drilling. Diamonds are rare and expensive because they form only under very special conditions. A diamond is made from pure carbon, like graphite, which is your pencil lead. But in order for a diamond to form, extreme pressures and incredibly hot temperatures are needed over a long period of time. This usually happens at about 100 miles below the Earth's crust, so volcanoes make good diamond factories. When the volcano erupts, the diamonds shoot up towards the Earth's surface. So, in a very dark place, under a lot of pressure and stress and heat, something beautiful and unbreakable forms. When I was reading this, I knew that God heard my prayer, and He was answering me through this devotion. Have you ever been in a dark place under a lot of pressure and stress? Could it be that God was using that time to make something beautiful and unbreakable? When you feel as if you're being pressed on every side by trouble, don't give up. God won't let you be crushed. He'll use those hard times to make you stronger and to teach you to depend on Him. Trust Him, especially when it's hard. He's making something beautiful and unbreakable. Your faith in Him. So when I read this, I I realized that God wanted to let me know that He was there, even though I didn't feel like it, even though I thought that He was far away, that He wasn't caring for my situation. Um, he let me know that He is there, He is near, He's caring, He's hearing, and He's using this time to make something beautiful. And like I said in the beginning, at those hard times, I haven't been reading Bible every day, and I was far away from God. And a lot of times, a lot of days, I was trying to take things in my hands and fix something that was falling apart by myself, with my own mind, with my own strengths. And maybe everything was falling apart more and more the harder I tried, because I was trying to do it by myself. I wasn't relying on God that much, even though I was expecting, like, God, I am your child, come and fix it, do something. But in the same time, uh, with that expectation, I was trying hard with my actions, words, thoughts, plans to fix something that was falling apart by myself with my own strengths. And it seemed like the harder I tried, the worse things were going. And even though I wasn't reading the Bible, the I always tell my Sunday school kids that Bible is like the phone or letter from God. It's communication with Him through Bible. He talks to you. And I wasn't reading the Bible, but it didn't limit God to give me the message. he still found the way to let me know that he is near, he is there, just trust me. And that day was one of the days when everything started changing to better. This is the day when I realized that God is near, I'm not alone, and this is the day when I started going towards trusting Him, letting go of those situations, and letting Him fix things. And I was coming back to relationship with Him, reading Bible and praying more regularly and with better attitude. But when I was reading this devotion, I had tears in my eyes, and kids didn't really understand why I was crying. I was explaining him we are talking about the stories, devotions that we read. So on their level, I was explaining them what it was about. But to me, it was so special. And I pray that this devotion could be an answer for you if you're going through hard situations and you are feeling so crushed that you can't even go and read the Bible or pray or something. God is there for you. If you accepted Jesus, if you are saved, if you are a child of God, you know that He is there for you. You just need to learn how to trust Him. And He is doing something incredibly beautiful and unbreakable right now within you through those hard situations. So I just wanted to share it because I know one of you really, really need to hear this, just like I needed to hear that, and God used it. And I pray that God used me for one of you right now to give you the message. If you're not reading the Bible, if you're not coming to Him in a prayer, He is not limited. He still uses things, people around, situations to talk to you.
The Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit. Psalm 34:18.